Alright chat, listen up, because the next 99 Nights in the Forest update is looking absolutely insane. Like, this is not a drill. This might actually be the biggest update we've gotten since Volcanic Biome dropped. And trust me, the devs did not hide it well this time. They tried, but they fumbled so hard that the entire community already pieced everything together. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, then what are you waiting for? Smash that like and subscribe button so we can dive right in.
Oh my God!
So, let's rewind a bit. Looking back at the original event announcement, the quest was pretty straightforward. You find the deer near the campfire, heal it with bandages, feed it until it's fully recovered, then give it a purple tuft to complete the side quest. After that, the deer joins you for cultist raids. But then there was a small line about a cave structure where the bat lies. Will come in handy soon. That was the first hint about the new monster. And yeah, people noticed immediately the silhouette, the phrasing. It screams bat. Then the devs edited the announcement, making it sound more ominous and vague, emphasizing that something powerful is still lurking in the forest. That change didn't make us forget the bat. It basically confirmed it. So, what can we expect? First, it's almost certain that the next major enemy will be the bat. Fans have been dissecting its likely mechanics, and the predictions are actually pretty scary. Some think it will use echolocation to detecting players. Some say this guy will roam the cave day and night alike, making our adventure way harder than normal. Some others even suggest it can temporarily block and attack you just like the Warden in Minecraft. A lot of speculation that we can dive deeper later on, but one thing for sure, this fella will be the new strongest mob in the entire game. The caves themselves are also getting more attention than ever. The teaser mentioned that the cave structure would come in handy, which hints at an actual expansion. Fans have imagined a lot of possibilities. One popular theory is a full mining and cave update. Rocks could finally be breakable, allowing players to gather stone and other resources for crafting. There might even be new crafting benches, pickaxes, and stone-based weapons, creating a proper progression loop for the underground. Another prediction adds environmental hazards. Entering the caves could trigger a black fade transition, and the terrain itself could be dangerous. Rocky surfaces might cause players to trip and lose health, forcing them to move carefully. Wolves might patrol the cave entrances, while spiders spawn inside, with larger ones dealing more damage. On top of that, ores like gold and iron could be mined, and mine shafts might appear randomly, containing stone chests with better tools, flashlights, or swords. This kind of update would completely change entirely how we explore the map. Some fans took it even further. They imagine a night-only underworld cave biome with a new monster, likely the bat, that forces players to hide to survive. You could duck behind bushes or crawl into cave holes while it hunts. Loot would be more complex too. Underworld chests might drop items like a mystical wand that grants temporary immunity to mobs, cave armor that reduces damage and gives a speed boost, and cave swords will give you some advantage when fighting the cave monster. Even mushrooms could give jump boosts, and vine traps could protect your base. Then there's the prediction about the bat's behavior. Some think it will have a sound meter mechanic. Every noisy action, opening chests, using items, sprinting, fills the meter, and when it maxes out, the bat rushes toward you instantly, regardless of whether it's night or day, since for all you know, we're in a cave. Combine that with high speed, temporary vision block, and echolocation, and exploring the cave suddenly becomes tense as hell. You're not just running or fighting anymore, every action matters. And we can't forget the deer's role. Remember, this is the injured deer update. Healing the deer is still part of the content. Bandages, food, the purple tuft, that hasn't changed. But there's a twist. The deer is no longer untouchable. It's injured because of whatever lurks in the caves. This changes the game's dynamic. The deer is no longer the enemies. Players can sometimes rely on it to protect yourself now, especially for those cultist raids. And it's likely that this will tie into the bat mechanics, meaning in the next update, we might have to team up with the deer to defeat this new monster. Alright, so putting it all together, this next update isn't just tossing in a new monster or a side quest. It's basically a full-on underground shakeup. The stones scatter around the map are finally gonna matter. You're gonna have to think about stealth, manage your stuff, move carefully, and actually use the new tools the way they're meant to be used. The bat isn't just some random mob. It's gonna keep you on edge and make you rethink how you explore, fight, or even just walk around. So yeah, get your flashlight ready, stock up on food, and start moving smart. The caves are about to get real, and whatever's lurking down there might completely flip how you play the game. But what do you think? Which prediction might come true? Drop your thought in the comments.